What's up, guys? This is another game from an open play at Richmond Underground. Check out our airsoft links in the description below. This is a hardpoint game. Both teams start at opposite ends, try to take over the center fort for 20 minutes or till the end of the game, whichever one happens first. So right away, they get pretty close. I'm hanging around this guy for a little bit, kind of getting in his way. You know, my bad. But it happens.
There's a guy over there too. See his head?
So I get taken out, and they take over the flag, which is pretty much what I wanted. Since they have the flags, it means that my team can use Greenwoods to flank and respawn, and that's what I end up doing.
Now the fun begins. We can use
For your reference, this video was originally about 25 minutes long, but I cut out like 10-15 minutes worth of me walking in the woods because, you know, that's so entertaining to watch. But anyway, we respawn and a few of us head into green base.
I was gonna say, bro, that's a leap. Well, there's your problem.
So I get through, make it past green base, and start headed back up towards center field. About halfway on their side of the game, and I get taken out.
Oh, damn.
Rather close to the family jewels. So I decide that I need to go all the way back to the prison. So anyway, I respawn and come back in with the video closer to the end of the field. And something I want to talk about here. The enemy that had taken me out before had seen my red shirt. So what I want to do is I want to stay in concealment as much as I can. So rather than doing what I've seen a bunch of people do and just run out directly into the field and run for cover, I make the effort to stay in the concealment of the tree line as far as I can until I absolutely have to come out. And since we're at such a distance, there is enough green to mask the red of my shirt. So I go into the woods here. I go farther into the woods towards the back of the map. And then I come up to this point and I wait. So right here, on my way up, I had noticed that there was one of the enemy team walking towards their spawn, which is the front side of this prison compound that I'm right next to. So what I was doing was I was waiting here. Now I did this for a few reasons. One of which was, like I said, there was an enemy team member walking back towards the spawn. So if I ran across right when I got there, he would have seen me. As he was walking back, another one of his team got hit and started to walk back. So I had to wait even longer for both of those two to get back to where they were going. Another reason that I waited was because there was a guy on the enemy team up there at the center point who kept looking back towards his spawn. So he was checking behind him and checking in front of him. So when I run across, I want to time it with no one walking back to spawn and the guy up by center field watching his front as opposed to looking back at me. And I get away with it. Prior to getting to where I am right now, I told the other guy earlier in the video, you could hear it, that I'll take the left side if he takes the right side. So I did this also for a few reasons. One, he's in camo, so he would most likely be harder to see. There I am running across. I use the same idea for getting across this part as I mentioned earlier. But anyway, he was wearing camo, not a red shirt. So if they do glance back, they'll see, hopefully, trees, and he'll blend right in. So because of that, I told him to go over there. Now, the majority of people in the United States are right-handed, which means their left shoulder will be forward, and they're more likely to look over their right dominant side shoulder because it's back. It's against human nature to look over your non-dominant shoulder when you're doing something like this. So I took advantage of that. It also benefits me because I'm left-handed. I'm a left-handed shooter. I can walk forward and shoot without having to really disrupt my shooting stance. So instead of like sideways walking or almost walking backwards, if I was on the right side, I can walk forwards fine and shoot. Just one of those things where if you're in my situation, the majority of people are right-handed, you want to hug the left side of your field as you get closer. So anyway, I take a few of their guys out so that my team can move up. At this point, there's probably a minute or two left. Here's my reload. You can't see it, but bam, reloaded. Went all tactical and stuff. Did me a mag change. But anyway, unknowingly, my team took the objective, and I knew I'll take that back. I knew they took the objective, but as I was shooting those people, the enemy team took it back. I didn't know that. So we ended up losing this game because of I just wasn't paying attention. So anyway, there's that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out RU Airsoft. All of their social media stuff will be in the description below. Take it easy.